This is the Louie T Network.
In the lab room.
Who else could it be but me, Dorman? Louie T, welcome. You are in the lab room. Of course, I am your host, Luke. Thank you for joining me. Playoff time.
Oh yeah! New England Patriots! Playoffs!
Every team has a journey, a road, a path to the playoffs. For the New England Patriots, this is their road to the playoffs. This team jumped out to a 10-0 start on the season. Their first 7 games saw them obliterate opponents, including 6 of those games where they scored over 30 points. In a couple of those games, it was over 40, and even one where it was over 50. This Patriots team came out of the blocks, guns a-blazing, and a lot of people thought they could attribute it to the fact that the league pointed their finger at Brady and the Patriots with the Deflategate situation, and now everyone was to blame and had hell to pay. And it seemed like that was exactly the case as Brady and his cohorts came out of the gates smoking teams and smoking fools off to a 10-0 start, scoring points like they were going out of style and beating teams up and breaking them off something proper. But as we all know, all good things must come to an end. And this team got bitten by the injury bug, some kind of fierce. And once that injury bug took effect to this football team, they weren't the same. And they started to feel the effects of those injuries in week 10 versus the Giants, week 11 versus the Giants, where they met their first adversity of the season. They almost lose to the Giants. Probably should have lost the football game if the Giants could manage the clock better and Landon Collins, their rookie safety, could catch the football. This isn't even a discussion. The Giants win this football game, but because the Giants struggled with clock management all season long and Landon Collins wanted to be extra special trying to catch the football and dropped it, the Patriots got one final opportunity and Brady made them pay, driving the team down the field, putting them in position to kick the game-winning field goal as Stephen Gostkowski bangs it home from about 50 yards out as time expires, giving the Patriots a 27-26 victory. But that excitement was short-lived as the very next week the Patriots went to Denver and those injuries that I talked about started to set in. No more Dion Lewis. Julian Edelman out for an extended period of time. Gronkowski gets injured in that Denver Broncos game, does not finish, and they started to feel the effects of that immediately. Amendola went out for an extended period of time during the season. Those are just injuries on the offensive side of the football. And we're not even talking about the offensive linemen that went down during the course of the season. Defensively, Jamie Collins was out for an extended period of time, and so was Donta Hightower. You've got guys like Dominic Easley on the defensive line who went down. This team started to feel the injuries, and they lost to the Denver Broncos in overtime in a game that it looked like they were going to win. Then they turn around and lose yet again, and this team started to struggle, finishing up the season losing 4 out of their final 6 ball games, including 2 divisional losses on the road to the Jets, and finally in week 17 to the Dolphins, a game in which not only the Patriots lose the ball game and lose the number 1 seed in the AFC postseason, but also allow Tom Brady to get hit at the knees by Ndamukong Suh and get injured in that ball game. So Patriots did not finish this season off the way you would want to. Hopefully the bye week and being the number 2 seed gives them a chance to get some healthy bodies back on this football team. They need all hands on deck, because if the Patriots team that we saw finish up the season shows up in the divisional round of the postseason, it will be a quick hook and a quick exit for this New England Patriots team. If they can get healthy at the right time, this Patriots team, as we saw early in the season, is one of the dangers, with number 12 pulling the trigger under center. This is the New England Patriots and their road playoffs. There's plenty more where that came from. While you're here, subscribe to the channel. If you want more Louie T, be sure to follow me on Twitter at In the Lab Room, or you can like the Facebook page at In the Lab Room. That's In the Lab Room on Facebook and at In the Lab Room on Twitter. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so.
Mm-hmm.